Okay, welcome back. This is, I believe, the 8th and the last video I'm recording going over the midterm exam. The last one, we went through the extra credit slide identifications. There were 6 of them, and we looked at all 6. And so if you have any other questions about these, let me know. And either tomorrow or on Wednesday. And so the final part is just discuss the very final extra credit questions. There were 15 extra credit short answer questions on the test, and they were, the extra credits are in general worth half points. So, and let's see, I'll just start from one. Describe a major difference between Romanesque and Gothic architecture, and the Gothic ribbed vault would be a perfect example of a difference, where the Gothic ribbed vault uses pointed arches and extra heavy ribbing, and therefore creates vaulting that can combine vaults of different heights together. And another one would be the flying buttress. So within there we have pointed arches, Gothic ribbed vaulting, and flying buttresses. Those would be 3 possible answers to that. All right, 3 types of working sculpture. 1 is additive sculpture, reductive, and 3 is cast sculpture, like bronze casting, and that's also called indirect sculpture. The Roman emperor who moved the capital of Rome and changed the state religion to Christianity, although not immediately, was Constantine. The name for a Greek statue of a young boy athlete, that is Kouros, Kouros. 2 differences between the classical orders of Greek architecture other than the differences of the capitals. So one would be the bases. Both Ionic and Corinthian capitals have, or columns have bases, but Doric columns do not. One would be with the fluting. Doric and Corinthian both have fluting, but they have different types of fluting, right? The fluting on the Corinthian comes to a sharper corner, whereas the Doric is a little bit deeper but has a space in between each flute, whereas Ionic does not have fluting. Let me think, are there any others? Okay, and then there's, well, probably also another major one is the entablature, where you have the frieze sculpture that goes around the outside of the building, like just above the columns and just below where the pediment would be. And in both Ionic and Doric, that would be a continuous frieze, but no, in Ionic and Corinthian, but in Doric, that would be made up of triglyphs and metopes. Okay. 6, brief period in Egyptian history coinciding, that's the Amarna period, A-M-A-R-N-A. The period of Greek ceramics that fits between the geometric period and the black figure is the Orientalizing period. The Bronze Age gene culture center in Crete was Minoan, M-I-N-O-A-N. A method of drawing that requires drafts person to draw quickly and energetically to see the whole, that is gesture drawing. The opposite of monumental scale would be intimate scale. Relief carvings that are made as a negative inverse of a form and can be used for stamping into clay or wax. That is counter relief. Don't confuse that with sunken relief, although they seem similar, but they are different. So that is counter relief. The Italian word that describes the stance and posture, where weight is on one leg, that is contrapposto. The French architect Le Corbusier created a tool for finding proportional relationships. That tool is called the modular. Every color has 3 characteristics: intensity, value, and hue, D. And then 15, when 2 colors are on opposite sides of the color wheel and when they mix, they create a neutral, those colors are called B, complementary. All right. So once again, if you have any further questions on any of these, go ahead and ask them in class tomorrow or on Wednesday, and we will be discussing Unit 8, but we certainly can take some time to talk about this as well as to talk about the paper. All right. Thank you very much.